Hello, everyone. I am really excited to invite you to my upcoming course that starts this September called The Holy Ideas: An Immersion into Non-Dual States of Consciousness. And a lot of times when people hear that term, holy ideas, it might be a bit misleading because that word ideas sounds like we are just playing with ideas. We're coming up with a concept that sounds nice, discussing it, considering it, analyzing it, deciding if we agree with it or not, and moving on. That's how we typically relate with ideas. That's not what this course is. The holy ideas are a way to describe our state of consciousness when our head center is free from its typical fixations, its typical obsessions, fears, inner critic patterns, habitual focus of attention. And when we are in our type and we're in our fixation, we're seeing the world like this. And it's very limited point of view. Very, very limited. We're missing out on a lot of reality. And those fixated views, those attachment to certain attitudes of mind, keep us from experiencing this vast reality that is actually quite delicious and full of love and unity. And it undoes our deepest fears of being alone and separated, which is what the core of all of our fears come back to. And so I want to read you this quote that will help understand what we're going to be doing in this class. So this quote is from one of my teachers, Oka DeBoer, from his book, Higher Being Bodies, on the Gurdjieff work. And he says, there is a difference between philosophy and esotericism. Philosophy is what you want to know about a phenomenon. You want to know what it is, whether it is true or not. Esotericism is about applying work ideas to yourself. It is initiation into direct knowledge by your own efforts, by getting out of the way. Philosophy leads to knowing about things. Philosophy is of the mind. Esotericism leads to understanding and is therefore higher in scale. Understanding is of consciousness. So that's what we're going to be about in this course, moving from knowledge to understanding. And understanding includes direct knowing, which means direct experience. And the way that we will be moving into those direct experiences with a higher mind, a higher consciousness, is through a lot of different types of exercises. This class is going to be very hands-on, very experiential. Yes, I will be teaching. I will be teaching live, and I will be leading monthly integration sessions for the whole group. And in those integration sessions, we'll be doing Gurdjieff exercises. We'll be doing somatic exercises because the more embodied we are, the more our hearts open up and the more our minds clear and expand. And we'll be doing inquiry practices, things like pairing up with a partner, doing repeating questions and monologues, and coming to deeper spaces of insight within our consciousness. And we'll do that right in the call, in breakout rooms, and it will be very rich and bring up a lot to ponder. And the word ponder is also important because when we ponder the holy ideas, we begin to experience and see life differently from a different place, and everything opens up. And there's more interior freedom, more spacious love, more basic trust, in life and in existence and in the universe, an expanded sense of joy. So this work is worth it. But if you are wanting to come and listen to a lecture of a talking head and just consume information, this course is not for you. This course is for people who want to apply work ideas to themselves and really dig in and commit to doing the reflections, doing the exercises. We will have a book that we'll be using to supplement our learning. It's the Enneagram of Holy Ideas by A.H. Almaas, which is a fantastic and beautiful and provocative book. And we will also be meeting in small groups. And I've gotten a lot of feedback from my previous courses where I've alternated between large group facilitated sessions and then small groups where you meet without me. I've gotten a lot of feedback that people love the small groups because it's a chance to dig into the material more in a more personal way, to have more time to share, but also to have time to listen and learn from other people and from their insights. And this is a chance to build some really deep soul connections with people because it's rare. It's rare, y'all, to have people coming together trying to do inner work and be really honest and open about the way that they're experiencing life. And so you already know you're going to have stuff in common with these people in your small group because they're there for the same reason as you. They're there to do the work. They're there to wake up. That's what this is about. Waking up from our state of sleep, from being that automaton, that machine, that patterned set of our Enneagram type responses. This class moves beyond all that. It's beyond obsessing about our ego and talking about our type and looking into more spiritual states of expansion. So please do come join me. We're going to have a blast. This course will be deep, but it will also be fun, and you will experience connection with some really, really beautiful people. It's a long-term commitment, but the time flies by. I just finished a 9-month course with people, and they said, I don't want it to be over. Some people were crying. Like, oh, I almost didn't sign up for this because it was too long of a commitment, and now I don't want it to be over. And I know that that will be the experience with this course too, because we cannot do this work alone. It's impossible. And so gathering spiritual community and soul friends around us is the way, the only way that we keep moving forward on this path. So I hope you consider, if you have questions, please reach out. And I really hope to see you in the fall. Blessings on your summer.